Turn yourself in. Turn yourself in immediately and let the process begin.
First at 4, the search for a suspected killer. Police in Brockton now on the hunt for the 22-year-old man who they say shot and killed 2 teenagers over the weekend.
The shootings happened in a parking lot near the Westgate Mall on Saturday. Our NBC 10's Darren Patello joining us live with the very latest on the investigation. Darren, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Colton and Priscilla. As you heard at the top of the show, the district attorney taking to the podium right inside this building several hours ago with a stern warning for that 22-year-old suspect, saying, turn yourself in or else.
Turn yourself in immediately and let the process begin. We already have 2 families that are destroyed right now.
We're getting the first look now of 22-year-old Da Vinci Leonard, considered armed and dangerous and at large, tied to the deadly shooting of 2 teenagers in the Westgate Mall parking lot in Brockton on Saturday. Plymouth County District Attorney Tim Cruz saying investigators are still on the scene.
They're still trying to find information that they can. There's a lot of stores down there. There's a lot of surveillance, and they're going through it as we speak.
What we do now know, 15-year-old Tamari Albertson was shot twice, and 18-year-old Savannah Alvarez shot once, both dying at the hospital after gunfire erupted outside this Chipotle.
It appears that an altercation occurred in the parking lot between Leonard and the victim Albertson prior to the fatal shooting.
As of Monday, it's still unclear what the fight was over or if there was any connection prior to the fight between the victims and the shooter. Cruz only saying they're not related to each other.
They were present there at the scene, whether they were together or not. They were physically near each other at the time of the event.
Family members of at least one of the victims, the 15-year-old Brockton Public School student, declining to speak, were told they're at a loss for words.
They are experiencing unimaginable grief at this time.
And Colton and Priscilla, we went to an address for the suspect earlier today right here in Brockton. We spoke with a man who identified himself as a neighbor and said he hasn't seen the suspect in several days, also saying he hasn't seen the parents of the suspect in several hours, that they were at work. Live in Brockton this afternoon, Darren Patello, NBC 10 Boston.